Well, hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to this reading. My name is Zane, and we are going to be doing a monthly bonus reading for April. So this will literally be an expansion on your April energies. Do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and you can also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Check out my Instagram as well. I do lots of content there. You won't get a message from me anywhere, so if you do get a message from someone, they are impersonating me. That's not me. They're trying to scam you, so do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. And let's see what we have here for you, Scorpio. Now, I do apologize for my nasally, raspy voice. I am dealing with seasonal allergies at this time, so just wanted to throw that out there. I'm also using a new tarot deck. It's called the Mermaid Tarot. There's a link to that in the description if you'd like to purchase it for yourself. But let's see what we have here for you, Scorpio. So we're also going to take 3 cards to clarify as we go along. So let me make sure everything is set up here. All right, and then we'll also take a few Kipper cards as well. Put that right there, and let's go ahead and see what the energies on the bottom are. So energy on the bottom, you have the High Priestess. So definitely like this. Take a look. They're kind of doing magic here, right? You can see that they're kind of summoning something here, and that's a very nice interpretation for this card because the High Priestess does refer to the esoteric. It does refer to things like alchemy, like magic, like tarot cards, astrology, things like that, pendulum readings, palm readings, things like that, right? The esoteric. And so on some regards, I think maybe some of you are doing something with affirmations. You could be doing something with like word magic, right? You may be like posting affirmations on your wall at this time, or you may be doing something like where you're really thinking about the words that you use and choosing those words carefully. At this moment, I've really never got that message with the High Priestess, so definitely an interesting message for you. But most importantly, the High Priestess is the most intuitive card in the tarot, and it is a big sign for you to trust your gut, trust what you feel, trust how you feel, and that will probably be the right answer. On a different note, the High Priestess can talk about hidden knowledge, secrets, something that is maybe a little bit blurry. It can also say that it can also say that, what was the other thing I was going to say there? Maybe it wasn't important. Hidden knowledge, I've already said that. Secrets, yeah, I guess it wasn't important. So let's just move on. If it comes back into my mind, I will bring it in. But, desirability, that's what it was. The High Priestess is extremely desirable. And so let's see if any of those meanings kind of relate to this reading in any way. So in your current situation, you have the 7 of Pentacles. So you can see in this interpretation, it is about long-term family planning. And I always like to say, when you get the 7 of Pentacles, this can bring a long-term partner into your life, even though it's a Pentacles card. And that is certainly depicted here. And, this is definitely good if you are family planning, I feel like. If you're not, what's going on here is the 7 of Pentacles is more about long-term financial stability, making choices today that set yourself up for the long term. And it can be a very good card of investments paying off, but these are investments that you've already made. These are not quick wins. These are not risky types of investments. These are not short investments that you have not already made. The 7 of Pentacles says it's like something like, I don't know, that you've been in for a long time, real estate, whatever the case may be for you. So we have long-term situations here. We have this need for maybe clarity with the High Priestess on the bottom. We have this need maybe for you to trust your gut. We did talk about that message in the beginning around you maybe using healing words of affirmation, using like really being selective about the language you use and realizing that that is a form of magic. And in the problem situation, you do have this 3 of Wands here. So exploration, take a look at the magnifying glass. I just love this illustration. I love that. I really like these cards, but the Three of Wands is like going on an adventure, and if it's not physically like going on an adventure, it's treating something as if it were an adventure, right? And so you can talk about growth and expansion on the horizon. Now it is in the problem position. So are some of you having an issue seeing into the future? Because the High Priestess here is somebody who is a seer. S-E-E-R, seer, somebody who can see into the future. The Three of Wands is about getting that sort of faraway look in your eyes. So are some of you having a hard time looking towards the future in this moment? Because I do see that some of you are maybe going to go back to the drawing board on something, and I'll explain why in a second, but in the past, you have the Five of Pentacles. So here's what's going on. For some of you, the past has been met with some type of challenge in terms of your financial situation. This could be as, even if you're doing well now or you've been doing well for a long time, this could be as far back as childhood for you. You may have been raised in an environment where, you paycheck to paycheck, right? And you may even have been raised, even if you weren't paycheck to paycheck, you may have had parents who are saying like money doesn't grow on trees, or uses language like that. It could mean that those early experiences here are blocking this sense of adventure, this sense of exploration here with this Three of Wands that's showing up in the middle. I do love this because this person's in despair right now, which I don't love, but what I love is that there's this other person here kind of showing them the way, realizing that there are always more opportunities in this lifetime to generate income, or to generate, and if not, to be able to work past the limiting beliefs that then in doing that allows you to generate more income, right? And so this is kind of what I'm feeling like for some of you here. Now in the future, you have the Two of Wands. So this is what I was talking about going back to the drawing board. Obviously, the Three of Wands is showing up in your present problem situation here, but the Two of Wands is showing up in the future, okay? And so with this Two of Wands energy, this tells you to research, plan, and discover something, okay? This does say that you may have a choice between two options or paths or roads for you to go down, but with this Two of Wands energy showing up in the future, whatever is being blocked here with this Three of Wands showing up as the problem, this energy of researching, of putting a plan in place, of putting something together is going to unlock this Seven of Pentacles energy, which is about long-term potential long-term financial success, and also help you with this Three of Wands, this feeling that you don't know where to go. And so in the future, I see you planning, I see you preparing, I see you going down a road that will eventually unlock the Three of Wands and unlock that Seven of Pentacles. Now, in your conscious awareness, on your thoughts or on your mind, you do have the Six of Wands here. So that's a big success. You can see, you can feel, you can smell, you can taste, you can touch the success in your life. You can feel it. You can feel it very clearly here. What I love is the Six of Wands is like kind of the bigger version of the Three of Wands in a sense, in that the Three of Wands can be seen as an initial win in the tarot, while the Six of Wands can be seen as the second win in the tarot. And this is maybe even something that comes with public recognition, but it is victory energy. It is win energy. And so the fact that you have that here on your mind, to me, is very good. I see some of you here creating alchemy with this High Priestess on the bottom, or creating magic by using really positive thoughts and really positive words of affirmation. Now, you have to meet those positive thoughts and affirmations with action. And I also think that some of you could be doing that as well, because in the future, you have this Two of Wands, you have this planning stage coming in here for you. Now, in the subconscious, in the lower row, what you can't see or the hidden, you do have the Six of Cups. It's about the past, okay? It's about the past here. The past for some of you has been challenging, right? And when I say the past, this is around This could be as early as childhood. In fact, I think many of you, it is child related, like childhood related, because you have the Six of Cups, which can represent nostalgia. It can represent your upbringing or anything like that. And you have the Five Pentacles in the past position here around financial potential struggle. And you have this Six of Cups in this lower row. This lower row is the way that you talk to yourself. Okay, you're moving past the old programming that you have. Okay, you used to speak to yourself in a certain way, or you may still be doing that, but you're about to change that. Now, in the staff, in the direction that you were headed, in your current influence, the way that you are influencing the situation, you have the Five of Cups here. So this really tells you to look on the bright side. This is one of my favorite interpretations of this Five of Cups that I've seen in a long time in a tarot card, because you have the symbolism that you see on almost every Five of Cups, which you have these 3 spilled cups here, but you also have 2 behind you that are upright and potentially overflowing. But what I love here is this person is embracing something that they love, right? They are enjoying, even though they are in this moment of despair here, even though they are realizing that these 3 cups are spilled, they also have something else that is helping them. And they also have something else that is that they have to look forward to. And that's what the Five of Cups talks about. It says, yes, you may be going through something right now, but you can always find something good within the cracks. You can always find something good in your current situation. And it does ask you to look on the bright side. In the external influence, you have the Hermit card. This is the Virgo energy. This is about finding the light within yourself, not just in the lantern, but the light that is within yourself. And this speaks to inner wisdom, this speaks to inner knowledge, this speaks to inner knowingness, and realizing that you have the answers in you. You have the answers in you. This can be a card of acquiring knowledge and acquiring the skills that you may need. I see you doing that pretty heavily here with this Two of Wands showing up in the future position. That'll be different for everybody, right? Everybody's at different skill levels. Everybody has different gifts, talents, and abilities. We all have them. It's just they're different for everybody. And for you, you may be coming through with your own inner knowledge and your own inner wisdom, and whatever that may be for you. I see that coming in here for you very strongly. Now, in the hopes and fears, you do have this Four of Cups, boredom and apathy, right? The thing about, I don't like boredom, if you've heard me speak before, I really don't like the energy of boredom, because boredom leads you to do things like this, right? Which it's great to have a drink every once in a while if you're a person who can do that. But, when you're at the point that this person is, where they're just kind of drinking because they're bored, yeah, you can see how boredom can lead us to do not so great things. And it doesn't just have to involve alcohol. That's just the interpretation here. Now, what I love is that with this Four of Cups, it's not just about boredom leading to challenging things or challenging energy. It also says that there's this other opportunity here. Take a look. There's this other person in the water offering this person a way out of their apathy, of their boredom, but they cannot see it because they are focused on the bored energy. And so for you, for some of you here, you're worried about missing out on your opportunity because this person is missing out. But I would say to do what you can to work through that. And I think you are, because you're using these healing words, you're using these healing affirmations, you're using these visualizations. And in the future, in the outcome, you have this Nine of Pentacles here, which talks about financial independence. Okay, this is major financial independence. This obviously speaks to the healing properties of nature as well, and of water. And also, this person here is enjoying a luxury. They're having a bath, right? They're enjoying the present moment. And the Nine of Pentacles does say that you can enjoy some luxury if you are there, that you can enjoy some luxuries as well. And it doesn't have to be lavish. It can just literally mean taking a second bath, taking a second shower, doing something for yourself that you really enjoy doing. And so the outcome here is some type of financial independence, which is really good, or some sort of improved financial situation, which is really good, because you have the Seven of Pentacles here as well. In the middle of this reading, which we talked about long-term financial situations. Let's go ahead and clarify. Wow. Well, so you have big energies in the clarifications. You have Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. So Judgment asks you to get real with yourself and take a look at the cold hard facts of a situation, and it does say to go into a period of self-evaluation. I see you doing that heavily here, especially with this Two of Wands. If you do that, there is this Knight of Pentacles situation showing up, which is a potential financial event arriving. You have that some confluence around that happening here with the Seven of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. That can take many forms, and it's going to be hard to wrap down the timing. But you also have the Empress energy here as well, which is probably the most abundant card in the tarot. It is about having an abundance of resources at hand, everything and more that you could ever need to make something happen. But the Empress is also the mother archetype. I do wonder if some of you are working through generational situations around money. I definitely feel that, but there is definitely some type of abundance or money available to you in the future. You have Distant Horizons as well as Main Female and Message of Concern. Yeah, there's some kind of mother healing happening here, especially, you know, Empress, High Priestess, Main Female, Message of Concern. It's almost like some of you are changing the language that was used onto you. Here in the future, you are becoming your own healer, and you have the ability to do that, and you are more than capable and able of doing and able to do that in as an adult. And so some of you are becoming your own healer here. There's good situations coming in. Distant Horizon says that skies are clear, good situations ahead. So this is very good. There's something here around you regaining your sense of adventure. There's something here around you putting a game plan in place, using these healing words, using these visualizations, these affirmations to help you and support you along your journey. So, and in the outcome, there could be money available. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading.